understand Ryan Gault has a bit of a knock. Will he be able to play on the weekend?
So Ryan had a little problem on Sunday in the game in Houston. So we had a strategy trying to, let's say, rest him for the first couple of days of the week. And yesterday he trained. He did the full training. He felt some discomfort. What we're going trying to do is to test him tomorrow morning and see if he's going to be able to travel or not. The decision will be done not only if he can be able to play, but how risky it is if he can play, if he can pick a, I would say, bigger injury. So we'll have the 100% certainty on if he's going to be part of the group tomorrow morning.
Coach, how does the team kind of hold the ball more in the midfield, or maybe get forward a little faster? Because that's been challenging so far this season.
Yeah, there's 2-3 things that we're trying to address. The first of all, we need a faster ball circulation for the back three. The back three needs to play the ball left to right with a fast way. And then we need the guys in this way. The two midfielders can make the movement on the proper time and find the space. The guys in the midfield, they have to be ready to make even better choices, in the sense to play as simple as we can. Play like, okay, because the wingback is free, I play the wingback. There's no one free, I play back. I'm in trouble, I play over. In this way, we are not going to be, I would say, putting ourselves in trouble. Then against LAFC, it's one of the things that we have to avoid, because they're very good in transition.
Now, I wouldn't say it's your first challenge as a coach, but this is the first stretch where you've been winless in 3. How are you approaching that as in your first season in charge?
With the fact that we need to work and we need to focus day by day on what we're trying to do, and focusing on the positive. I know that sounds like kind of a paradox, because in 3 games we didn't win, but I had to show the guys what we did very well in the last 2 games. There wasn't too much of thing that we did well in the first game. What we did very well in the last 2 games, in order to having the consistency that we need to do it for more minutes during the game and having more chance to win a game. I have to be honest, I think that the last 2 games were okay. The performance was at least sufficient I think good against New York, and okay against Houston. We need to be, again, more consistent, because we showed ourselves and we showed the other one that we can play the way that we want to play, but only for a few chunk of games so far.
A former coach used to say there was fine lines between winning and losing. Is that safe to say that's what happened in the last 2 games?
Yeah, it is true. But if we say like this, we don't do the proper self-evaluation, and we need to do a self-evaluation as a team and as a coaching staff, that we know that because we can say, yeah, we lose in Houston because Quintero scored a banger, and we were unlucky. Yeah, maybe, but no, we lost in Houston because we could have done better A, B, C, and D, and that's the thing that we need to focus on. So the line is really fine, really thin, even when we're gonna win. But when we're gonna win, we're all celebrating ourselves. So we need to be honest and say that we need to do better.
One of those things that I think you need to do better is execute the press up front. You were very good at it last year, and it almost made you one of the best in the league. Something has changed. Can you put your finger on what's changed and why it's not working as well this year?
Well, we need to change the way to do it accordingly to the personnel that we have. So we need to understand that, very simplistic, White and Cavallini, they're not the same players. So while White is more a relentless presser, Cavallini can be very good in shielding the number 6, and I'm talking about defensively, shielding the number 6 and being able positionally to avoid them to play through us. So that's actually what we're trying to work in the last 2 weeks, in try to adapt the kind of pressure according to the player that we have, because of course would be, I would say, naive to try to do the same things that we were doing last year with a different kind of personnel at the moment. Then when we'll play different player, we'll adjust. The principle remain the same. We have to adjust the way of doing it according to the characteristic of the player.
And is it also something though that's not as simple as it looks? You just say, just go up there, mark those guys, and it's not that simple, is it?
No, it's not that simple. At the tactical board, I never lost a game in my life because everyone is doing perfectly and we score every time and we never concede a goal. But that's to be honest, that's the beauty of this job. I do this job because I really love this kind of thing, this kind of thinking about trying to improve the team, trying to tinker it, trying to find a solution. It's frustrating sometimes, but it's so rewarding when it happens, and it's gonna happen Sunday. So let's put a little bit of optimism.
What does the tactical board say about playing against Max Krupel?
Well, Max, it's gonna be fun to play. It's always fun to play against friends, to be honest. And when you play against friends, you probably want to even to win more, not because just a revenge or something, but because it's like just even a demonstration of the love that you have to the other person, and to be the best of yourself in front of your friends. So we have Max, we have Donil in the other team, we have Mark on the bench on the other team. So it's gonna be fantastic to see them, and but it's gonna be even better if we can beat them.
There's obviously heightened emotions when you go into a game against people that you know, people that you love.
Yeah.
How do you manage those emotions, not just for your players, but for yourself as well?
Well, you know, it's the game is so, you're so concentrated in the game that then when they start the game. But that's the beauty of this job, that I basically, every time that we play against someone, there's someone that I know or a friend or something. So it's the good thing, and it's also sometimes even helps in the heated moment, if there's gonna be heated moment in the game, because we're gonna calm down and have a normal conversation. So we need to be concentrated, and in terms of emotion, it's a place Sunday where the emotion are gonna run high. They're gonna have like 27,000 people screaming and chanting all the game. So we know that it's gonna be really hard. So we know that we need to be at the best version of ourselves.
Would you like to see your team spend more time in possession? Because it seems like you've spent a lot of time chasing the ball in those first 3 games, and that's got to be tiring and frustrating.
I don't mind not spending time in possession, and as long as the other team doesn't create chances. I mind to have. I'll give you an example. One of the best, probably the best game that we played last year is when we beat Sporting KC here. I think we had 37% of possession. They had 63, and I think we played fantastically. So I don't mind not having the possession. I mind not making them dangerous close to our goal. If they have the possession in their half and we are able to shield them, they don't know what to do. And then when we have the ball, we are so fast to create immediately chances. I don't mind if they have more possession than us.